I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Armies are truly in an uproar. The return of BTS's V, also known as Kim Taehyung, from Los Angeles, not only brought a sense of emotion, but also left a major question that is currently shaking the Korean entertainment world. What really happened? And why does HYBE seem so quick to prepare a major move after Taehyung's shocking statement? In recent days, the spotlight in Los Angeles has been constantly on Kim Taehyung. He has appeared at a number of events that have successfully attracted international attention, from his appearances at prestigious fashion events, meetings with big names in the entertainment industry, to dazzling moments when he performed amidst a crowd of global celebrities. However, the surprise came not while he was in America, but upon his return to Korea. Incheon Airport suddenly became a sea of people. Thousands of armies flocked to await their idol's return, carrying banners, posters, and flowers in support. The hysterical atmosphere was mixed with tears of emotion, as if this moment was not just the return of an artist from an overseas trip, but a major turning point in his career. However, behind his warm smile and friendly greetings to fans, Taehyung suddenly made a short statement that sparked a wave of speculation, a statement widely considered a sign that something was being prepared with HYBE. This statement has now become the subject of discussion on fan forums, Korean media, and even international portal headlines. Many are wondering what this short statement really means. Is it a sign of a new solo project? Is HYBE designing a global strategy specifically for Taehyung? Or is it related to BTS's plans as a group, especially now that all members are still serving in the military? HYBE isn't standing idly by. Just hours after Taehyung's statement went viral, Korea's largest entertainment company began making serious moves. Industry insiders reported that HYBE was preparing a major move that would be a game changer in the K-pop world. While there are no official details yet, several clues have begun to emerge, such as intensive internal meetings, mysterious schedules listed on artists' calendars, and rumors of an international collaboration that is said to be nearing completion. On the other hand, ARMY is growing more and more united. Social media was filled with hashtags highlighting Taehyung's name, creating trending topics on Twitter, Instagram, and even TikTok. Many tried to interpret the meaning behind his statement, some even comparing it to previous communication patterns, which often served as teasers before major releases. Many also argued that Taehyung's return this time was no ordinary occasion. There was a different nuance, a more serious atmosphere, and an energy that seemed to imply that BTS, despite their separation due to military service, was still maintaining their global influence. If HYBE is indeed preparing something big, then it's clear that Taehyung is not just an idol, but also a key player in both BTS and HYBE's future strategies. The question now is, when will all this be revealed? One thing is certain, Taehyung's brief statement has now shifted the world's attention. From crowded airports, to international media headlines, to discussions among ARMY, everything revolves around one thing. Taehyung has opened a new chapter. And HYBE, with all its power and influence, seems ready to play its next big card. So, are we about to witness a major breakthrough from Taehyung and HYBE? Or is this just part of a long-term strategy that will gradually shake up the global entertainment industry? One thing is for sure, the K-pop world has just entered a much more exciting phase, and it all started with one shocking statement from Kim Taehyung. Looking at Taehyung's career path, we can understand why a single sentence from him can shake up the global entertainment industry. Taehyung is not only a BTS member with a distinctive voice and world-renowned visuals, but also a figure who has successfully transcended the boundaries between idol, artist, and cultural icon. His every move is closely watched, and every word carries weight, seemingly signaling BTS's future. It's no surprise that many entertainment industry analysts are now trying to connect this statement to BTS's overall comeback plans. Some experts believe that HYBE is preparing a grand strategy to maintain BTS's relevance on the global stage, even though all members are currently serving in the military. This strategy is said to be not only about music, but also involves cross-industry projects, from fashion collaborations and films to digital platforms that can bridge BTS's interactions with ARMY more intensely. Taehyung himself is known for rarely speaking candidly about long-term plans. He often communicates symbolically through simple words or gestures that can only be understood by those who closely follow his journey. So when he made that brief, meaningful statement, ARMY sensed that something truly big was waiting to be revealed. Incheon Airport, usually just a transit point for celebrities, now seemed to have transformed into the main stage, witnessing the birth of this new chapter. The cheers of ARMY, the flashes of cameras, and the global media coverage marked Taehyung's return, not just a routine event, but a historic moment. At this point, HYBE was in a very strategic position. With Taehyung's immense influence, the company had the opportunity to launch a project that could redefine the standards of the K-pop industry. In fact, several international media outlets had already suggested that HYBE's next move had the potential to be a breakthrough that would shake up the music world, not only in Asia but also in the American and European markets. Interestingly, ARMY was now not just waiting, but also participating in this major dynamic. Discussions, theories, and enthusiastic support continued to emerge. It was as if Taehyung's words had created a ripple effect that had the entire global community moving in unison under one narrative, the anticipation of something extraordinary. And of course, for ARMY, Taehyung's presence at the airport was more than enough to instill renewed energy. His smile, his gaze, and even his small gestures were proof that he remained deeply connected to his fans despite the immense pressure of being a global star. Now, all eyes are on HYBE. The world awaits the big move they've been hinting at. Will there be an official announcement soon? Will Taehyung release a global solo project that's completely different from his previous efforts? Or is this the beginning of a grand strategy leading to BTS's return as a group with a much more spectacular format? One thing is clear, this momentum didn't happen by chance. From Los Angeles to Seoul, from the international stage to Incheon Airport, Taehyung has successfully turned his journey into a major story now followed by millions of eyes. And K-pop news will continue to bring you all the latest updates, because what started with one simple sentence from Kim Taehyung could very well become a new chapter in global K-pop history. It's not just Korean media that's highlighting it. International news outlets are also beginning to link Taehyung's return to his surprising statement. Some articles even wrote that what HYBE is preparing could be the biggest strategic move since the Dynamite and Butter era. Meanwhile, within ARMY circles, speculation is running wild. Some suspect Taehyung will soon release a second global solo project, while others believe this signals BTS's return with a completely new concept. While nothing is clear yet, one thing is certain. Taehyung's return from Los Angeles is not just the end of a journey, but the beginning of a much bigger story. And now, all eyes are on HYBE and BTS, waiting for the moment when all the puzzles are finally solved.